Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, live and in color in his Casita RV. I've been RVing a long time. I've got 84 square feet of perfect harmony in here. And what else can I tell you? It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. Another beautiful day here in Central Texas. It's only 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. No, it's about, hey Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
In Kingsland right now, it's 73.
With a high of 97. That's not very good, is it?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
I'm not asking you to help yet. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 52.
With a high of 69. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 42.
With a high of 58. Hey Google, what's the temperature in London, England?
The current temperature in London is 63.
It says mostly cloudy with a high of 64. Not much deviation there. So having said that, guys, what else can I tell you? I'm going to an RV show today at the Dale Diamond. So I usually spend some time around lunchtime going through comments, so I'll probably skip that today or do it much later, depending. But yeah, when I get back from the RV show, I might post an RV video or do a driving video. I'll do something. But anyway, what else? This is Trenton Clump. That's that's a little miniature travel trailer somebody sent. All this stuff sent me. This is a teddy bear with Rusty 78609 on it. That is Popeye and Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop from the 1930s cartoon stuff. And behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan with a jalapeno on it, and that is my MiFi Jetpack 7730L. That's how I get my internet service. That's a 1,000 yen note worth about $9. That's a €5 note worth about $5.20 maybe, and underneath them are two $2 bills, and that is a Frugal RV Gal sticker. Check her channel out, Frugal RV Gal. That is Mr. Bojangles. See, if you pull his string, he dances. Anyway, that's enough of that. That is the last banana. I'll eat that one today, and those are new bananas. That is, that is Olive Oyl's bra, and that is an Everdry dehumidifier. That is a smiling face with no nose and no ears, and that says life is better in a casita. Hey Google, tell us a snake joke.
What do you call a snake wearing a hard hat? A boa constrictor.
Okay, y'all can write these down. I'll take a little pause here while you write those down. Yeah, we have some people that leave comments that need to work for Google Humor. I've seen those jokes. Anyway, this is Nomadic Rev. Always love hearing your thoughts on this lifestyle on the tiny home. Thanks, you're welcome. Got a lot of comments on that tiny home stuff. Good, James Ortiz. With RV, you can get the heck out of Dodge in case you can get the heck out of Dodge, out of heck too. Okay, very good, James Ortiz. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's a good thing about the RV is you can just move around. Scotty Thompson says, cool tech talk video, Rusty. Thank you. That was on the tiny home. He says, how much did your Google Chromebook laptop cost you, Rusty? I think it was $225, but I've had it for about 3 years now. Cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. This is CR. Great drive. Thank you. Another one from CR says, I really don't think one can find a place with land and full-time RV. Looking around states, they are all against allowing you to live in tiny or RV. You know, you're right. But you can find them. There's places out in West Texas. I mean, Terlingua Ranch has thousands of acres. You can park, you can put anything on. You don't have to have anything. But anyway, Wade Atkinson's don't whistle blow anything. Love the Prius and how simple and efficient it is. Me too. Whistle. I know how to blow a whistle. I used to have a whistle when I was a kid, and I thought it was cute. Linda Lay, it says number 2, bathroom and plumbing. Number 3, better insulation, or should be. Number 4, better structure. Anyway, she's talking about, I could only remember one thing about the RV that I really liked. So, thank you, Linda. This is Steve Healy. Good morning, Rusty from Bali. Thumbs up. Well, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bali?
The temperature in Denpasar right now is 78.
78. Yeah, it doesn't change a whole lot, does it? Anyway, Steve Healy says, good morning, Rusty from Indonesia, watching your video and living on living alone. Boredom 2016. Great video. Suggest your viewers go check it out. Yeah, you know, it was just a thing I did about, you know, a lot of people were asking me at that time, you know, how did I manage to live alone, and how, you know, was I lonely and bored and all that, and it's all crap. You know, you can be, but it's up to you. You know, you don't have to be bored. There's no law that says when you're by yourself that you have to be bored and lonely. I mean, that's all made up crap, you know. I'm perfectly contented with me, myself, and I, and all my gang and my YouTube channel and stuff. You know, find you something to do and stay busy. You're fine. Dina S. Such a beautiful lake, so peaceful. We'd prefer RVing over living in a tiny home dwelling. Also, for the freedom you get from living in an RV outweighs anything else for us. Great video. Yeah, you do have a lot of flexibility in an RV, no doubt. This is Spiderhead. Thank you, Spiderhead. Rob Grant's Bob's World. I'll take a Suburban. Okay, get you one, big dog. Beverly Balius. You can have a tiny home and your Casita. Yeah, I knew somebody was going to say that, and I tried to cut it off by saying I didn't want to have both, and I don't. Cindy B. Tiny home. Maybe just get a small storage building to better secure stuff you don't need year-round, weed eater, etc. out of sea. No, whatever. You know, I don't have that much, so I'm just going to put it in the back. I'm going to reorganize the whole back of my truck. Take the bed out that I've got in there and a lot of stuff. I'm going to completely reorganize the back of the truck. I'll have all my tools in there, my rake, shovel, my weed eater, everything I need. It'll all be in there, and I'll just do it that way. Because that way, whenever I get to Capitan, I'll have it, and when I get back here, I'll have it. Rock steady. Any boondocking at the lake, Sarge? No, not that lake. Yeah, there's actually one place where you can stay for free. It's a LC. I believe it's an LCRA, Lower Colorado River Authority place. I've been there before. I wouldn't camp there. Anyway, yeah, but there is a place there. There are a couple of places on the lakes around here that you can camp for free. You just have to find them. I don't know where. I know where they are. I just don't know. I don't want to get into it. Rocksteady says check the zoning regulations for each county. Most of the time you can Google it. That's true. Dean Pittman, tinyhousedirect.com. That's the link to the tiny homes that I was trying to come up with. Tom Wilson. Hello, Tom Wilson. For what a tiny home costs, bare bones, you can pick up an RV decked out. Where's the comparison? No, it's a total fact. What you're saying is true, but for some people, they want a house built out of wood. You know, regular kind of like home thing. And a lot of people do that. They don't want an RV, and that's what I was trying to compare, give you some thoughts on. This was an old video I did about being single and old. I'm still single and old. I'm older now. Box of Rocks. Your premise depends on two considerations. What's a premise? Anyway, I'm kidding. Liking people in general and having a basically positive outlook on life. What's left of it. Therefore, I'm excluded from the equation. Okay. You know, you got, you know, everybody grows old. Okay, it's not like it's a secret, or you know, it's something that only I do. So anyway, Mike 20SM, don't be in a hurry to get old. I'm not. I don't have to. I can just sit here and do it. Carrie Joe, excellent information again, listing all the places, pluses and minuses for us. Well, some of them, not all of them. I just wanted to kind of pick your interest. Common Sense has a long comment here. I'm going to read a couple of sentences. First of all, they say, I apologize for the size of this comment. Well, don't worry about it. I'll read it later. Crazy questions for you, if I may. I spent 38 days on the West Coast. Started in LA. My wife and I I wanted to hire. Anyway, he's going to be, boy, he did. That is a long comment. But anyway, I'll catch it later. Thank you very much, Common Sense. I'll read it later. AI Marvin, the cabins, Leland Amish seem of much better quality than sheds you find at Lowe's and Home Depot. Every shed I have looked at, I can see the sky and no insulation. The cabins have insulation, a decent roof, and adequate flooring. Thank you, sir. Charles Lewis. Hello, Charles Lewis. Rusty, such a beautiful area you live in. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on tiny homes and RVs. Yeah, it is. You know, it's a funny thing. I was thinking about that yesterday as I was driving into Kingsland, Texas to go to the little grocery store. You know, I take this place for granted. I do. I mean, of course, when you live anywhere, you just kind of drive down the highway with your blinders on. But yesterday I decided I'd open up and start looking around, and I've started doing that on a regular basis again. And yeah, this is beautiful Texas hill country. It's just beautiful hill country on the earth. Texas just happens to be the label stuck on it in this area, just as Colorado has a label stuck on them. And so, it is a nice place. The rivers and the lakes add a little flavor because you get a lot of people up here on vacation and stuff. Yeah, and it's nice. Peggy Parker, nice drive and a beautiful sky and lake. Wish I could just quit working and live in an RV. Can't do it and pay the bills, unfortunately. Maybe 10 years. We'll see. Well, good luck. I hope it works for you, Peggy. Mike 20SM. I need what I've got. Rusty 78609. That's a very profound statement you just rattled off the top of your head there. Well, it's a fact. In fact, I've got more stuff than I, quote, need. I mean, my needs kind of outran my wants, kind of got ahead of my needs there a few times. I got some stuff. Mike 20SM, you'd have to worry about vandals when away at base too. If I had a fixed home here, yeah, you'd leave it and come back and all the windows would be broke out of it. Dale Pointer, tiny home, big home, RV, mansion, or basic teepee. Shelter is only temporary for months or decades. It may still be present, but you're gone. Your true shelter is your body. This is your temple. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, we all have a tiny home. Yeah, we do. We have us, that's for sure. But I'd rather have air conditioning in my home. I mean, I'd hate to see, if you see me walking down the street carrying an air conditioner, you'll know I'm in my little home. Anyway, never mind. Randy Wyrick, Rusty, I own a 1962 fiberglass Coca-Cola concession stand, and it's still solid as a rock. You have nothing, absolutely nothing to worry about with your casita. No, I agree. I mean, there's people that have sailboats that are 60, 70 years old, and they still go sailing in them. Cart Builder 61, people aren't going to know what the inner sanctum is. Well, there used to be a TV show, I think it was called Inner Sanctum. Shift into high just to be funny. I almost posted, what's wrong with the picture? It's all blurry and I can't hear you. You're cutting out. You need a new phone. But I didn't know if you would see the humor in that. I know, back on the meds. No, I probably wouldn't have. I'd have probably assumed that you were being serious and gone out and bought me a $2,000 phone. No, I wouldn't have. No, if it looks good to me and it sounds good to me, I'm satisfied. I mean, other people may hear and see different things, and that's their choice. I can't change the world, and I don't care to. I'm doing okay. I'm getting by. Sue B, really enjoy your videos. Thanks for sharing your time and thoughts. Looks like a nice lake for a picnic and enjoying a good book in the shade of those trees. Have a great week, Rusty, and same to the rest of you reading this. Smiles to all. Thank you, Sue B. See, we've got a good group. Every now and then we get a turd in the punch bowl, but most of the time the people are really good and friendly and say nice things and help each other. If somebody leaves a comment and asks a question about something, sometimes a lot of people respond, and that's the kind of teamwork I like. Republic, thank you. Those look like trailers, mobile homes. That was on the tiny homes. Cheapy, I saw a guy near Austin making them from old torn down houses. Well, I'm sure they make them out of all kind of stuff. This is on the tiny home too. Gene V, I suppose it still comes down to what a person needs to achieve his or her goals. To me, the only other factor is which one is a depreciating asset and how much. In 10 years, what is my purchase worth? Well, if you have a home base, the real estate value is going to go up. The value of the RV or the tiny home is probably going to go down. But your appreciating asset will be the Mother Earth or the land you put it on. So anyway, Texas Life, Julie, nice drive and comparison facts. I bought an RV trailer last week and can't wait to get all moved in. I had a tiny house in mind, but hubby said RV, so RV it is. Well, good for y'all. I'm glad y'all are working as a team. Hazel Martin on the tiny home, great video. I live in a tiny home and purchased a casita in June, so now I have the best of both worlds. I have a home base and can still travel. As you say, do what's good for you. And boy, I'm telling you, I love to hear people repeating that, because once you get over that hump of not trying to please everyone and please yourself, and there's a song about that, it's so true, you take care of you and everything will work out just fine. Johnny Petraglia says, love your ramblings with random people. That was when I was at, I think I was at Hovenweep National Monument, and there was a lady and her daughter played, I guess a violin or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I talked to them. It's really great. It was about music and stuff I did the video on. Anyway, Michael Redhawk, it says, here, fishy, fishy at 1333 jumps out of the water. Love that area. Having lived in the Texas Hill Country for many years, the lakes are beautiful. They are. I do love the lakes and just the rolling hills. It's nice. Unfortunately, it's hot 4 months a year. Johnny Petraglia, hey, Rusty, is there enough room for Mama Petraglia? Well, in your home, I hope. Sheila Bundren, beautiful lake, thank you. Johnny Petraglia, hey, Rusty, could I be your homie? I don't even know what a homie is. What do you mean? Anyway, find you another one of those things. Gladys Diaz, quiero una casita así muy bonita que venga a la Argentina. Besito. Gracias. Sherry McKinstry, if there's size restrictions, hold on. Sherry McKinstry says, if there's size restrictions on tiny homes, some have gotten around it by putting 2 tiny homes on one slab, separate entrances, or airway carport with decent landscaping, and code is happy. One then can be rental, friend, or business. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of way to get around the rules if you choose to. PJ Biker Full left a link to Casita Travel Trailers and Tiny House Direct. Thank you, PJ Biker Full, for leaving those links. We'll do a couple of more here, and then I'll shut it down because I need to do a few things and then go over to Round Rock to the Dale Diamond. And even though they'll still be setting up the RVs, I might be able to get a few done before the crowd gets there. Because when you're doing the videos and the crowd is there, you'll be inside and then people come in and it makes it really awkward. So we'll see. Madeline Stephen, I think campers are better because you get skids out for more space. Well, I guess that's true. You got wheels instead of skids. Taz Mod, hey Rusty, thanks for the thoughts. For years, people in Oregon, for their first or second place to live in, would have a big garage built on their coast property where they could park their trailer RV inside. The garage would have electric, water, heat, maybe air, and usually a large bathroom. Their property taxes would lower. Over the time, the laws have changed because the counties wanted more tax money. It's all about money, guys. I promise you that. They're not concerned about how you live, because to run a local government, state, to run a city, county, and state, and they have to get paid. These people are getting paid by you, all your taxes, and they've got their brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts, nephew, everybody related to them in the city is on the payroll, and that's the way it goes, Anyway, I'll read this last one. I'm going to do two more. RK, I stumbled on a driving video that may cover some roads you have been on that pass through Vidal Junction in California on the way to Arizona, Nevada. Beautiful desert views. Well, thank you. He left a link to something. This is Martini. What a beautiful lake. Thanks for the thoughts on tiny houses and RVs. Nana Betty G says, I think what works best for you. Also, a lot of cities have not moved fast enough to redo the codes to allow tiny homes, much less any kind of trailers. There are cities in Dallas, probably suburbs, Dallas area, that have building codes of no less than 3,000 square feet for new building. They want a high tax base support for their city. Yeah, because all these cities, some of them are growing like really quick. Austin, Texas, San Diego, San Francisco, Dallas, Texas. I don't know about Houston so much. Probably it's growing too because of the influx of people from California. But no, it's all about money, guys, and that's the way that is. And it's not only here. You're not going to go anywhere. If you think you're going to bail out of the U.S. and find it better, you're not. You're just going to find another place where you can't speak the language. You're just going to get screwed in another language, okay? But anyway, having said that, what else can I say? Hey, Google, tell us a giraffe joke.
What do you get when 2 giraffes collide? A giraffic jam.
Pretty weak, huh? Anyway, guys, I'll be going to the RV show at the Dale Diamond in Round Rock, Texas today, so I'll do some videos, and then we'll see. You're going to start seeing a lot of them. You're going to see a lot of RVs, I guess. But having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, doesn't cost you 1 penny. Some of you are using the link, some of you have, and I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is what? Eat less. That's it. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Of course it is. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because you may live healthier a little longer. How about that? And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Ned or negative Nancy get inside of your wonderful head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. All this is your consciousness. It's basically you. So don't put trash inside of your head, okay? You know, the media sometimes is nothing but a big garbage truck, okay? So having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day at a time or one moment at a time, and carry on. And I'll do something later today. I'm not sure what. It may be around 2 or 3 o'clock, but I'll get something up for you guys. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day. Put a smile on your face like old Smiley up there. Bye-bye.